What's up everybody, it's Laura, that RV girl with Traveland RV here at the Snowbird RV show, and behind me here I want to debut for you the 2026 Jayco J-Flight 250 BHW SLX. This is the Sport Edition. It's a no slide bunk model and I think you're really going to love the layout. So let's start like usual on the exterior and work our way in. Up here on the front tongue, you'll find a manual tongue jack, and we've got a single propane tank. And here on the front tongue, you've got plenty of space to put your preferred battery setup. Coming around to the front corner of our campsite here, you're gonna find a full pass-through storage that is fully finished and is quite large, I might add. Great for you for throwing all of that outdoor gear in. When you make your way inside the coach, you're going to find a foldable step here and a grab handle so you can have peace of mind getting in and out of your coach. This is a dual axle model, and you'll find along this campsite we have a nice big powered patio awning that is going to span over your entry door. We've also got a standard outlet here should you want to power up any devices. You'll find your furnace off but here, so be careful to put camp chairs in front of that as it's going to get quite warm. To the back here, you have your on-demand water heater and some additional exterior storage. Check it out. And over on the rear, you'll find the Lippert on-the-go ladder receiver. So all you need to do is hook that ladder up and you can head up onto your roof, do any regular maintenance you may need. We've got our bumper here with your sewer hose storage, and just around to the off-camp side, we won't get too far into it, but you've got your cable TV input, your shore power, and your city water connection. As well as when you want to keep things stable at the campsite, you've got stabilizer jacks in all four corners of the trailer. And before we head inside, a nice big wide shot here of your campsite, just because I can. All right, let's head on in. All right, everybody, welcome on inside. We are going to start right up front with your nice big walk around queen size bed. As you can see, I've got shelving up above. There is a little bit of a lip here, so you can put books, glasses, whatever else you need nearby as you're resting, and you can have peace of mind that it will be secure. Each side of the bed is going to have their own little half wardrobe here with a mirrored front and hanging rod with space all the way up into the front cap. Now we've got a great amount of night table space on either side as we have that nice big pass-through storage underneath, and we've got some charging capabilities with standard outlets, USB and USB-C. So great spot for you to rest devices, even things like CPAP machines, you've got the space for it. And since you're down here, let's just go ahead and flip up this bed so you can see all of your nice, wow, big under bed storage here, and you can, hey, no worries, and take in that plywood bed platform. And for good measure, let's just go ahead and open up this off campsite half wardrobe as well. Also from this point, you can see you've got a nice big window here on the off-camp side with the accordion shades for when you need privacy. Now I am slowly going to move you back so I reveal this floor plan in pieces. Right up front from our walk-around bed, we're going to find two options for seating. Let's actually start right here at your booth dinette. Now this is a single post half wall mounted dinette, and I love that because it just means you've got even more space underneath for your legs to spread out. Super easy to operate. You can actually just pick it up off of this little ledge. Ensure you pull the table leg off, and then you can rest this table down on its ledges like every other table, and you've got an additional sleeping space. We've got a nice size campside window here, again with the accordion pull down shade. And if you want to install some entertainment, right up above that, you've got a backed area for a TV bracket, so you could easily view that from many different angles of the coach. Now, as we make our way over to our sofa, right up above us, we've got our roof-mounted AC. And just over to the side here, you've got a jackknife sofa. Nice and cozy. We have a little middle pull-down insert with your cup holders. Though, if you want all that space to relax, just flip that up and it will accommodate you. And of course, let's do the soft taco. And unfold it to show you what you'd be working with if you wanted to use this as an additional sleeping space. Also, it's an additional storage space as underneath is wide open for you to use, and you don't have to flip the couch up to access that storage. You've actually got an easy access panel just right up at the front. It's pretty stealthy though because it's got nice cushy fabric at the front, so it just blends in with the couch. Now speaking of storage, right up above that, you've got a little pass-through storage cabinet here, and we've got another off-camp side window with that accordion blind. Now, if you need to power up any devices or say get a little bit of work done on the road, you have a standard outlet just here to the back of the sofa. But this is also in prime position for me to showcase for you the kitchen, as you've got a great amount of counter space just off of the sofa here for your coffee bar. And here we are in the rear half of the floor plan here. Now this kitchen is along the campsite. We've got a nice size window here so you can still feel connected to your campsite. It's nice and wide open and bright. So though we're to the back of the trailer, we've got no slides on this baby. It still feels really nice and spacious and open back here. You have a sink, you've got a good sized sink here, and we have a matte black faucet. Up above, we have another one of those, I'll close this one, another one of those pass-through cabinets for storage. And for cooking, you have two options. We've got a 2-burner raised cooktop, and you've got a standard microwave down below. Great for pizza pops or reheating that cup of coffee you forgot about. Underneath the microwave, you do have a little bit of storage here with this cabinet door, and I'm going to back it up a little bit to show you the additional storage you've got underneath your sink. Great amount of space here for a garbage can, and we've got some drawers for those smaller kitchen items like cutlery, spatulas, barbecue utensils, all of that good stuff. And right at the bottom here, you've actually got an additional little cubby storage area, so you can use that however you seem fit. And to the back, the storage doesn't stop there, but this storage might be a little more versatile as you've got your double bunks here and your washroom behind me. So you might want to use this in a couple different ways, but right off the kitchen, you could use this for pantry storage or for your dishware. And you've got a second cupboard just down below. So you have plenty of options here for storage solutions. And down below, you're going to find your fuses and breakers. And just across from the kitchen, your 12-volt fridge and freezer. Great amount of space to keep those bevies cool and those groceries fresh. Now to the back of the floor plan is where you find your double over double bunks. These are rated at 600 pounds, so not just for the little ones, you could also fit Uncle Bob up there too. And your growing teenagers, of course. The top bunk is going to have a USB and USB-C outlet as well as a light, so it feels nice and bright up there. And down below, you're going to find a window on the bottom bunk as well as a light and USB and USB-C port. Now when you're getting up into the top bunk, they've expertly placed this grab handle here so you can use this when getting in and out. Also, because it's wide open underneath the bottom bunk, you've got additional storage space all the way to the back. And speaking of the back, let's check out this bathroom. Welcome into your rear bath here. Now we've got the standard curtain closure, a shower head on a wand, nice size actually I might add. Your on-demand water heater controls are just along the wall here, and we've got a little bit of a lip here on the shower, so it will be good for rinsing. To the side here is where you're going to find your foot flush toilet and your toilet paper holder right across from that. And to give you a little bit of headspace back, you do have a roof vent just right up here. So that's not only going to give you a little extra headspace in this area, but also is going to keep this space nice and ventilated. All right, before we wrap this up, shot number 1, this is from the front to the back. Check out your floor plan, soak it all in. And shot number 2, from the back to the front. Soak it all in. This has been my tour of the 2026 Jayco J-Flight 250 BHW here at the Snowbird RV Show with Traveland RV. And hey, if you can't make it to the show, no worries. I'm going to leave a link directly in my description so you can get in contact with our Traveland RV team, and we'll ensure you get hitched up and out there adventuring. If you enjoyed this walkthrough, be sure to subscribe as I'm putting out a new video every day, and you never know what you might see next. Until next time, safe travels everybody, happy camping, and I'll see you tomorrow.